afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cowboys and the Reds. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Jordan Balazovic gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
So stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1.
First pitch, 106.
Count now a ball and a strike. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-1 home. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Batting second. The second baseman, Michael Bush.
Now at the plate, Michael Bush. Pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trey Turner is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0 and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Turner on at first, nobody out. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Called strike 2. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. The 1-0 delivery. It's down, and their first hit of the new campaign is going for extra bases. Turner is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Tried to change of pace with two strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3 and 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitch on the way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Standing in now, Christian Pache, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 3-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop.
That is set. The right fielder, Rrpl Osuna.
Now in the box, Rafael Osuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
0-1 the count. Second and third, 2 away. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Here's C.J. Cron now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Riley Adams. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Jimenez is in pursuit. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well executed fastball. A long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
From the belt, the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the stretch.
The count is 1-2.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And the pitch on 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Carlos Estevez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
The left fielder, number 99.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Hey. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. C.J. Cron would be next. 2 out with the man at first. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We've played 2 full. The Reds lead it 8-0. Richard Starkey.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Bush.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Bush. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The windup and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the DH, David Dahl. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. Two and 0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Riley Adams. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ray Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Guerrero Jr.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the run is Jimenez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Eloy Jimenez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah. That's inside.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Count even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0. One out, nobody on. Turned on down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and this one bounds around against the wall, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
To the plate now, Christian Pache, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now back.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box now, Rafael Osuna, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses with it. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Reds are out in front here, 8-1. Ready for another shot now. Austin Meadows, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus
The
far.
right fielder, Austin.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Drilled right back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jose Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alex Verdugo. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Richard Starkey. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas has it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Michael Bush. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. The 0-2 delivery. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next will be Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And that's up and in for ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now the pitch.
1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pache is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, David Dahl.
Ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. One out, nobody on. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Adams is after it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
As a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. Mount Olympus leads this one 8-1. So digging in now, Riley Adams. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Osuna has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number one.
Now batting, shortstop, Parker.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one. Ball one. No.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 1-0 pitch.
Ball two.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Daniel Espino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Espino.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Called strike 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. Adams recovers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in, Rafael Osuna. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Moustakas. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Angel Zamora enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Jose Ramirez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Two and one to Jose Ramirez. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Alex Verdugo is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Verdugo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Throw over to the bag. The 2-1 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 148 for his career as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
Matty V, Vero, I don't know what you think, but this is crazy. Fourth round triple of the game
so far. Been missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, leaving him one shy of 200 for his career, as this lead got even wider. Robert Stock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball well outside. Base is empty here with nobody out. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
To the plate now, C.J. Cron, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. No one out with a runner at second. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
Digging in, Riley Adams. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pache is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
the batter, the shortstop, Turner.
Stepping in, Trey Turner. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First pitch on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Guerrero is sitting on exactly 100 career home runs.
And that's a nice round number right there. 100 homers in the big leagues. There's not too many guys that have ever put on a uniform that have gotten to 3 digits.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Reds lead this one 12-1. Stepping up now, Richard Starkey. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The next 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Count remains 2-2. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
As a look, now the pitch. Michael Bush is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. None out, runners at first and second. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 gets him looking, strike three.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
David Dahl to the plate now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner loves it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Mount Olympus is on top 12-1. Of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Austin Meadows.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. Looking up is Jimenez, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
The left fielder, number 99.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jimenez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Trevino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready with the 1-0. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, D'Lo, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Adams, 1-0 the count. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Reds are out on top 15-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. Verdugo is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Crone backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Pache.
Into the box now, Christian Pache. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Reds move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
15-1 is the final. Mount Olympus posted 15 runs in this one. Jordan Balazovic gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Luis Castillo was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Daniel Espino takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.